Hi everybody, hope you're going extremely well. Hope everybody can hear me good. Let me just flip over to the camera there. I believe you can see me. Hi everybody, hope you're going well. I don't know if my camera's just stalled. Hopefully it hasn't. Looks like it has on my computer. Yeah, hopefully you can all hear me. Not sure if you can. Looks like you can hear me. Looks like the computer has stalled over here. Just bear me a couple of seconds. Let me put over to the remote. You can see my remote computer over here. Looks like the webcam's just stalled. So let's hide the camera. Hi everybody, hope you're all going extremely well. I'm just going to go over to Discord. Gonna open up the mic for everybody there. Hi everybody, I hope you're all going well. Hopefully everybody can hear me good. Anyway.
Hello David.
Hi there, hi Vlad, how are you going? How are you both going?
Very good, yourself?
Yeah, very well, thank you, very, very well. Hi Grace, but how's everybody going? Sorry, I couldn't hear you a minute ago. I forgot to put on my headphones. Let me share the screen over here. How do I share my screen on this one? Here, there. Of course. Just give me a couple of seconds. I decided to connect. I'm gonna have to quit and open. That sucks. Okay, this is a good start to the stream. I hope everybody's going well on YouTube. Anyway, just going to update this very, very quickly. I didn't realize I had mic problems yesterday, so I reinstalled my whole system. Hi everybody, sorry about that. I think you can hear me again now. I'm not sure. I had mic problems yesterday and continuing to have problems with my mic, I believe. But I believe you can hear me now. Is that right, Vlad?
Everything is fine.
Great, thanks mate. Sorry about that. Yeah, I had problems with the mic yesterday, so I had to reinstall Mac and forgot to share the screen. So let me see if I can share my screen over here. Share screen, entire screen. Go live. Okay. So now if I pull up this here, you probably can see my screen, hopefully. Right, okay. So thought I'd jump in, go through the updates, talk everybody through boilerplate 5. Also got some interesting things with the other strategies, the quick fingers Luke strategy, which I've been working on as well. Those kind of things. So hopefully today we'll be able to go through all of that together. Oh, some background noise going on. Okay, thanks, Fred. Yes. Okay. Okay. Strange. Okay, mine said that was muted on. Okay, I can hear you anyway. Right, okay. Anyway, right, I'm going to carry on. My mic and everything seems to be going a bit strange, but I'm going to continue talking. If you can't hear me, please say, but hopefully it should continue working anyway. Right.
It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, strange setup today. I apologize about this, guys. Anyway, right. So going to go through like normal, as normal, not in the slightest trading guru. Please read through the disclaimer if you're on the recording. Everybody knows, obviously, that we're just here to try and debunk markets and debunk trading strategies using code and math. Today I'm going to be going through, like I said, the new updates for boilerplate 5, which I'm pretty happy with because there's some quite good new features on it. So welcome to everybody in Discord. We're a couple in today. It's Friday, unfortunately. I was meant to be in yesterday, but my mic completely gave up on me, so I had to reinstall Mac OS. So welcome to everybody. I'm also streaming over on the website and to YouTube if anybody's there. Hello to everybody on YouTube and on the website. If you do have any questions, this is an AMA. Please don't hesitate to ask at any time, whether it's to do with what we're talking about or anything that you may have questions about. I try to do this once a week to answer any questions. We do now have a live support as well, where you can chat to me, William, and Vlad through the live support for the website. There's a ticketing system, so you can get hold of us on support@DaviddTech as well, so you'll be able to chat through those if you have any questions at any time if you're not on the actual live stream. So like I said, welcome to everybody, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask at any time. Today I'm going to go through boilerplate, QFL, and Botify. Botify, there isn't really much I'm going to be able to talk about because I'm currently doing the video for either this afternoon or tomorrow. It's got some really cool new features, which I think everybody will like a lot. QFL I've been working on a lot, but let's go over to, first of all, the boilerplate. Boilerplate version 5 is what I've been working on mostly. I've added things like a load of fixes, but most importantly, I haven't pulled it up. Let me put it up here on this screen over here. Trigger trade. Let me go over to trigger trade. Most importantly, I've made a bot which is going to make everybody's lives a little bit easier. I'm going to log in here very quickly so everybody can see. Right, okay, over to Boilerplate 5. So Boilerplate 5, I've started adding to all of the strategies. It takes me a little bit of time for the first one, but I'm going to be building this, for adding it to all of the strategies. So when you do a /add, you will get automatically the new Boilerplate version 5. For each of the strategies. I will announce on Discord as they're getting updated. This is currently on Optimiser mode. I'll take my Optimiser mode off so you can see. It's much faster than the old setup. I'm currently on 15 seconds here because I was testing. Let me put on a higher time frame, otherwise it will never load. Yeah, so it's much faster in optimization mode. So if you're using the Optimiser plugin, you'll be able to go through those a lot faster because of the speed of it actually doing the changes. So the Optimiser mode I've actually worked on quite a lot in the background to make it a little bit faster. As I keep going down, we've got some other add-ons here. There's one here that I'll come back up to in a second, which is the stop loss indicator, which is here. We have, well, actually, I might as well talk about it now. In the stop loss indicator, you now can use your own indicator. So, for instance, if you have a different kind of EMA, like the Tilson or something like that, that's not included in the list of potentials here, you can actually use your own indicator to set the stop loss. So if you see a strategy that you like, but you feel as though the stop loss isn't what you would like it to be, you literally have to go here, click stop loss, add the actual indicator to your list here. So let's go for the fair tail. I think it's the fair tail. Is that how it's spelled? If I'm right, no, it's not. The VMA, is it? Yeah, there you go, the FVMA. It's the fantail, that's right, I can't remember. So if you add this to your trading strategy and you want your stop loss and take profits, just bear with me 2 seconds. If you want your stop loss to be set at this YMA, you literally press here and go stop loss indicator. And you scroll down to where the stop loss indicators are here, and you'll be able to find that the fantail is here, the FVMA is there. That means you'll be able to set the stop loss to that. And if you want a different stop loss, like a Bollinger Band or something like that, or Bollinger Band or something like that, for shorts, the upper one for shorts and the lower one for longs, you can easily do that as well, because there'll be one of each, and it would say in there. I will be doing a full set of videos about Botify and how to use these external inputs, because I do realize that it's not the easiest thing in the world to understand for everybody, and I do really know why it's not loading now. Let me put these up too. This was just a test I was doing. Silly low percentages. I was trying to get as many trades as possible to be able to test trigger trade on this new setup. So you'll be able to use them. You'll be able to use them as a force exit as well, so you can force yourself out of a position if it goes across there. If it goes back down below it, using it as a kind of a trading stop loss, if you will. I'm going to continue down. There's quite a few other things that I've added here. Things like yes. Hi there.
About all other stop loss options.
Yes.
They are most often not discussed. And for me, they are still not clear, like Donchain and other options.
Okay.
How can we modify them?
That's one of the reasons that I've added this here, because they were kind of in stone, as now with this stop loss indicator here, you can modify it as much as you like. So if you're using the stop loss indicator and you want to add a Don channel or something like that, you can actually just add it to the chart. Let's go here.
Okay, but we have
Oh,
a lot of months there already, Donchian channel and other options.
yes.
Useless to have them in the drop down menu then?
I'll leave them there for people that are already that are using them, but technically now they're not really any use because you can add the Donchan channel to your setup, and it will automatically. Sorry, it's getting a bit funny at the moment. Yeah, it'll automatically add to that, and then as soon as you want to change the Donchan channel, all you have to do is go in here, and you can play around with the lengths and everything inside of the second indicator you've added to your chart.
Okay, but when you will want to use the old settings,
Yes.
like they're currently in version 4,
Yes.
then there is no option to change values like length, multipliers, or whatever.
Absolutely, there was no real way of changing it. It was just the default values for that indicator.
Yeah,
But
they
now
were
for-
hard coded probably in the
into
boilerplate.
it. Yeah, absolutely. The problem was the boilerplate was options are already quite long. I just didn't want to add more and more to it, so I added the default values. But now now you'll be able to add them and change them. So if you find, for instance, that you've got a strategy that has the Donchain channel here selected, and you now want to optimize it, maybe the best idea would be go to stop loss indicator here, and then and then add it yourself to the screen, and then you'll be able to play around with all of the settings inside of that stop loss setup. Sorry about the errors that I'm getting. The reason I'm getting errors is because this is a test script, and because, as you can see, it's always in a trade. It's a 50 EMA crossover with it's not even a crossover. When the 50 is above, I think it's when the 50 is above the 200, it's in a long, and when it's the other way around, it's in a short. So it's constantly in a trade all the time. So it was just for testing the new simple bot, which I'll go through in a minute. But obviously, you wouldn't have that many trades going off, so it wouldn't with such low stop losses, so it wouldn't come up with that many errors.
The economics is working in version 5?
Yes, indeed. So I'll go through that in a second. I'll just scroll down and I won't jump too far ahead because otherwise I'll get a bit confused. You know what I'm like.
Okay, now I thought you were going from up to bottom. Okay,
Yeah,
no problem.
no. I was just trying to find where I was. There isn't that many changes, to be honest, Marco's. Lots of bug fixes and try to make things a bit easier for everybody. If I go down, there's the DCA, which is on some of them. I'm going to be improving this. There's going to be a big difference with version 5 to all the other ones. I've actually created myself a Python bot, which literally I have to have a MySQL database. It has a list of all of the strategies that I've ever built. It now downloads them all in a command line and automatically updates to the latest version. Which means, because before it was taking me like 5 days to update all of them, so I didn't do it very often. And now it's all going to be done automatically thanks to a command line that I've built in Python. So I can update this like I did at the very beginning, where we were going through like the simple scraper, and then we were updating it, and then we were building, and I can do this to all of the strategies in like less than an hour now for all 50 of them. So that's pretty cool. That means that we can start updating the boilerplate with any problems, things like the hashtag margin and things like that people were using and it didn't work in the way that they wanted it to. I can now update very, very easily and send the update to Telegram for all of the strategies in one go. So that makes my life, it's not making my life easier, it's more what it does. But the most important thing is that it doesn't take 5 days to do it, because that's 5 days where I'm not updating things. So I'll be able to update version 5 a lot more regularly. If I continue down, so this DCA, the reason I said that is because the DCA, somebody asked me to do some weighted DCAs where I increase the value of each entry by a percentage or a multiplier. That I haven't done yet, but I will be doing that and adding that to the DCA area, so we can add add extra. I'll show you very quickly. This is what I'm doing with DCA for the quick fingers loop. So when I've finished doing that, I will integrate it into the boilerplate. Risk to reward, all of that stays exactly the same. All of this is staying the same. As I go down, multiple take profits pretty much stayed the same as it was. I may have changed some things as I've gone along because I've been building this one for a month, but obviously may not remember everything. The main area stays the same as it was before. I've added an extra external confluence, very much like Spotify. So for instance, if you're using, let's say, the simple scalper, and you've got an idea of how to improve it by adding an indicator, I don't know, that you've got the bull bear, that's already integrated, I don't know, an indicator, totally different indicator, and you wanted to add that into the equation, you can now activate this external confluence very much the same way as the other one here. You choose how it works. Like I said, we've done some Botify tutorials. I will do a full tutorial on this. There's fixed levels, so if you wanted an RSI, I have removed the RSI, which nobody was using. I went through a lot of settings, have removed it because the algorithm behind it wasn't great. So you can build it yourself here anyway if you wanted to. If there's loads of people that want it added back on, I would quite happily add it on. It was just that I went through tons of settings and nobody was using it, and it was it was the algorithm behind it wasn't great.
David,
Yes.
that means that when we have old settings where we use RSI, we can't replicate them in version 5?
Yes. Yes, you could. Let me rethink that, Marco. Let me rethink about that before updating everybody's for version 5. Have you got many that have got RSI in it? Because I've asked a question in Discord and downloaded tons of settings, and the algorithm behind it wasn't great. So I decided to remove it. If any of them have got RSI in it, I'll quite happily add it back. It wasn't to destroy anybody's strategies.
Not much, not much, but
Yeah.
I have.
Okay.
But I can also use version 4.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. What I'll
Same
do is
with me, yeah.
Yeah. If anybody has got an RSI in it, please tell me. I'm happy to add it back on. It was just that, like I said, it was something that I built. It was the very, very first thing that I ever added to the boilerplate. The coding behind it wasn't great, so I decided to remove it. I will add the boilerplate, but like I said, it's very, very easy for me to build version 5.0.2. I just press a button and it will update all of them. So if anybody finds that they do want RSI, I'm in the chat daily and I'll happily add it back on, and I'll improve the code behind it as well.
Else we can add the RSI by using these external confluence settings.
Absolutely, you can indeed add it yourself and improve the algorithm by yourself. You can just go here, you can add the RSI to your screen, go up here, RSI. We can add the RSI. Look how many RSI strategies I've built. RSI, this one here, you go here, literally go on to here, go all the way down to where it was, nice and colorful area, there we go. You activate your external confluences here, and you choose your RSI, either the MA, so that'll be the yellow one, or the RSI as the indicator. You can select both of them, you don't have to. Now we want it as a fixed level, fixed level. I won't go too fast, I'm obviously speaking a bit too fast. So if you want your fixed level to be for longs to be above 70 and below 30, you literally do that, and then you choose indicator and indicator. You can use indicator or indicator 2 because we're using a fixed level. Indicator 2 comes in a bit more to its own. If you wanted, for example, to do a RSI base MA and you wanted that one to be above the other one, then you'd go up here and choose indicator value, and then you go base, so that's the base, the bit up here is above, and then you do indicator 2. That means that the RSI would be above or below that yellow indicator. So like I said, I have planned, sorry.
But this will not work with the Optimiser.
It will not work. You can't optimize. You can optimize these values. Obviously, you'll be able to optimize the 70 and 30 here. But yeah, you won't be able to optimize the RSI length by itself. So,
But also not these fields. These fields all have the same names.
There's only one on here, and I started changing them on. Oh yeah, okay. I see what you're saying, Marco. I'll write that down
Yes.
before. Okay, let me write it down because yes, I see what you're saying. 2 seconds. Forgot to pull my notepad. Here we go.
And then maybe also for the other names before that, with base number 1, they all must have different names.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And the
Else
optimizer.
we get problems with bigger, smaller, equal.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I thought these green dots and these red dots would have worked, but obviously it didn't. I haven't tried it myself. Yeah, I haven't tried it myself, so I don't know if these green dots would differentiate it enough for the optimizer.
David, also
Yes.
another question. There is only one fixed amount, one external confluence indicator.
Yes.
There is no way to make it dynamic, yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, dynamic 1, 2, 3, or whatever amount.
No, unfortunately, TradingView doesn't allow us to do that. TradingView doesn't allow us to do that, but hopefully in the future they will. But for the moment they don't.
Okay, and one more question about RSI, because in a example, there is not completely, but there are few options like strict
Can
MA.
you hear me still?
Yes.
Okay, there's a background sound. No. Okay, I can just about hear you. Sorry. Can you hear Martha?
So you don't have to put one sound.
Yes.
It's gone extremely funny on my side. Hello? Okay, carry on. Sorry, I'll try pumping up the volume on my headphones. It's obviously my headphones.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, just about, yes.
Cool. I just wanted to ask if you keep the previous RSI, because I use it in some stress.
Okay.
Sometimes it's very useful.
Okay. So I'll add it back. It won't take me 5 minutes to add it back. I literally I've left the code in there. I've just literally removed the input values. I'll add it back if it's useful for everybody. No problem whatsoever.
But external confluence is a good thing, I guess.
Yes, yeah. The confluence I'll leave as well because it allows us to change the strategy to the way that we want. Sorry, a bit more customized. Sorry.
So David, when we want to use wave trend, for example, then we can use those possibilities with external confluence.
For external left. Sorry guys, just bear with me 2 seconds. I'm just going to pick up another set of things. Just bear with me 2 seconds. I won't be long. I'm just going to try and work out why this is not what is that noise coming from? Not sure where the noise is coming from. Oh well, okay, I'm just going to have to put up with it until the end. I apologise, Mark, I didn't hear exactly what you said.
When we want to use, for example, wave trend, then we can use the external confluence settings. Whatever indicator.
Yeah, you can use whatever indicator you like for it, yes, indeed. It's really good day with mics and headphones. Just for me, I have another set of headphones here. Okay, go back here. Oh, and we just quickly go back here. Can you still hear me? No, I can't hear you. There. My good fun with the headphones. Input, when I change input or output, it should be input, output. Oh dear. I apologise, I can't hear you guys very well. I tried going through it. I think it's because of this farm opening up here, even though I have purchased it. I think that it's causing problems. I'll continue going through it. I hope that everybody can hear me, and then I'll try and fix this in a second. Yeah. Yeah, I apologise about this. Okay, I'm going to continue going through all of them, and then hopefully it'll work out.
We're going to have again David invite you to our Discord. Please like the thing and like the 15 seconds. So like thank you. Let's support here or something like that. Yeah, please invite us inside of it. Obviously, you guys have given me also has big in here like so that you guys already you've been sharing like like this. I believe that the next session would be about